Do you think tax are theft? Hello everyone, my name is Success Dania, and I'm going to give you insights on this new tax reform bill. On June 26, 2025, the President of Nigeria signed four major tax reform bills into law, which are the Nigerian Tax Act, the Nigerian Tax Administration Act, the Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Act, and the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Act. What do these laws mean? Talking about Nigerian Tax Act, this law brings together several major tax laws into one single document. In this video, I'm going to speak about how Personal Income Tax Act works, how companies are being affected by this new income tax, and how small businesses and informal workers are being affected by this new tax. Talking about this personal income tax, if you earn 800,000 naira annually, the tax percentage is 0%, which means you are exempted from this tax, personal income tax. Your next 2.2 million naira is taxed 15%. Your next 9 million naira is taxed 18%. Your next 13 million naira is taxed 21%. Your next 25 million naira is taxed 23%. From 50 million naira above is taxed 25%. This will take effect on January 1st, 2026. Things which are also taxed are games like lotteries, even winning award, sports betting, and even forex trading, which were not being taxed. Small companies with gross turnover of 100 million naira or less are exempted from New Development Levy, Companies Income Tax Act, and Capital Gain Tax. The Companies Income Tax Act are scheduled to decrease from 30% to 25% starting from 2026. Let's assume you're a salary earner. Your employer first deduct mandatory pre-tax contribution from your gross annual income. Let's assume you own a small business like hairstylist, you own a small bakery or a beauty shop, or even though you're a photographer. For you not to be taxed as they wish, you have to register with the tax authority and file your annual income. In this new tax reform, if you earn 50 million and below annually or 250 million below as a asset, you are assumed as a small business.
You have not incorporated your business as a limited and the other forms of limited liability companies. If you have not operated it, register it like that, you will not be able to enjoy the company income tax rate of 0% because company income tax rate does not apply to you. In that case, for your business name or your enterprise that is not even registered as a business name, the regime that will apply to you is the informal sector presumptive tax. So that has some level of exemption for small businesses, but not up to the level for a company. So I would advise that if you can, just register a company.
Before I talk about informal workers, the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Act has clarified that there will be no restriction on bank accounts on the rumors of no tax ID, no bank access. Talking about informal workers like cyclists, painters, carpenters, or even market women. Let's assume you're a painter and you got an invitation to paint a house worth 700k. Your handiwork was so pleasant to the owner, he decided to pay you extra 300k to your 700k in total of 1 million naira. Don't be surprised to be taxed. Remember what the tax reform they said. 800,000 naira below 0%, 800,000 naira above. So for you to not pay tax, in description to that your payment, you have to put gift. So now talking about description, let's assume you want to send your child money for school fees. For you not to be taxed, in the description you have to write school fees. Or you want to refund money, in the description you have to write refund. In the spellings of your description, you have to check your spellings. Don't go and write weapon instead of rerun so that your bank will not be blocked. And if you have not gotten your tax identification number, remember to get it. Thank you.
Based on the Constitution and the new tax law, you tax income. So if you send money to me because it's a gift, or I have somebody abroad and they send me money to build a house for them, or just to take care of everybody, grandma,
or
people
I do
in school, Those ones are not taxable.
So what is taxable?
What is taxable is your income. You earn a salary and you are above the exemption threshold because there's an exemption where you don't pay at all. So if your salary is more than the exemption threshold, you pay tax.
Which has 0% of VAT are exporting of goods, baby products, and foodstuffs. By keeping our hopes up, this new VAT law may be suspended or delayed in its implementation, including charging, collection of tax as reference. Do not be shocked by next day. Keep record of your past profits. And remember to get your tax identification number if you haven't. Thank you.